And a good day, everybody. Sean Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Rainbow, back again with you. Shirt looking all crazy, all that good crap. But anyway, today, there's another beverage review. Oranjeboom, excuse me, I should say. Premium lager beer. So this beer is sold exclusively at Trader Joe's. 5% ABV. This is introduced in 1671. Oranjeboom is a term for an orange tree. So, let's see. I've picked up another beer made by the same brewery that does the Peter's Dutch beer. Yeah, so brewed in Germany, so should be pretty good. At first, when I saw the beer, I saw the orange tree. I thought, okay, this must be a flavored beer. You know, guessing, but turned out to be not the case. So, do my research. It looks orangey, but it is a lager. So, poured in my little wine glass, as you can see here. Nice little size. Beer Advocate, Rate Beer gives it a poor score, so we all know what their agenda is. So, see what the beer looks like. Ain't too bad. So, German lager with Pilsner 5%. Pure and natural ingredients: barley, hop, and water. Imported. So this was, I think, $1.79 a can for the tall boy can. As you can see, went ahead and picked it up at Trader Joe's, of course. Which, interesting enough, I've been finding them when I go there. The nearest Trader Joe's is in Sandy Springs, or maybe it's Roswell. I believe it's Sandy Springs, Georgia. So, yeah, folks. I've been finding a lot of good beers since I have moved up here. Leaving Alabama, move up here to Georgia. So, you know. Definitely the strong barley scent in this beer right away. This brewery has other beers they put out. There's an extra strong beer that's 18%, extreme strong. Mega strong is 16%. They have an extra strong beer that's 8.5%, which we consider malt liquor, high gravity. But none of those beers I've seen. Again, it's a German company. And just like going to Aldi's, well, I haven't been to Aldi supermarket yet, but I've been to Lidl, which I think is Aldi's little brother. Just saying. Everything in there is pretty reasonably priced, even some of the beers. I mean, I saw a 12-pack of Budweiser there at Lidl for $10.95. I was thinking about getting it because, you know, that's pretty reasonable for a Budweiser beer, $10.95. Most places like $11 or maybe $12 for a 12-pack. You know, but anyway, here we go. It tastes like your premium lager made overseas, especially made in Germany, I guess, which follows the German purity law when it comes to brewing beer. So, it has a little hinge of sweet, bready, a bit of breadiness and sweetness to this, but a nice tasty malt. Not overly strong, 5% as most lagers tend to be. But you know the Budweisers of the world or the PBRs, which is close to 5%. Miller High Lifes, you know. So, but I always say a lot of these German beers, you think you're drinking something a bit stronger because of the ABV in it, because of the flavor. You know you're drinking a Euro lager, a really good Euro lager. Yeah, this is I say it's not the great, but it's okay. You know, it's good. I say pure and natural ingredients. Probably the water, I'm guessing, but it. I'm not gonna say reminds me of. It doesn't remind me of Beck's, but it has a little some presence of Beck's beer. It definitely is not Heineken. No similarities to Heineken, but you know it stands out on its own. To me, it does. I feel so. mm, Yeah, the barley and the barley malt really is making this beer really stand. The hop presence is there, but not overly there. I mean, it's not overly taking over the beer, which is a kind of a good thing, I guess. So, brewed with passion, as they say. So, like I said, I found this beer at Trader Joe's, and depends on the agreement or ownership is with Joseph Brow or brewed in Holland, like a Breda, Holland, by Hofer Brewers, you know, Germany. They get a lot of beers from the Joseph Brau Brewing or other different brewers they probably contract with. And most of the times when you go to places like the Trader Joe's or the Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Kirkland's, Costco, you know, these agreements, and I'm sure you've seen all my videos I've done about stuff like this where they, you know, these stores, these big conglomerates say, you know, I want you to produce a beer or whatever that is just as good, if not better, than what we compare to the other well-known national brands. So, Trader Joe's, of course, the infamous with the $2 Chuck, the Charles Shaw wines, which has been trashed a lot, but also beloved by a lot of people because they still buy it. I know I'll be at Trader Joe's and I see people buying the Charles Shaw wines. Go ahead and end up drinking them at home, you know, with friends. And the same goes with the beer. Got the Simple Times. You have the Stockyard Stout, which is their sessionable stout I've had that, and I still have a bottle of it in my closet. I'm going to review of it. I guess once the weather gets cool, whatever that may be, it's getting there. It will get there. So, and there have been others that have not passed the tests, you know, saying, I'm sure you know what they are. Some of those beers, wines, and liqueurs that are sold exclusively to these stores is like, I'm pouring it down the drain. So, Yeah, super cold. Well, I think this is a refreshing beer. I'm not going to say it's a great thing, but it's refreshing enough for me to say, the pour score is kind of a bit unfair. I mean, I'll tell you when I say poor scores, certain beers I say, it doesn't cut it for me. So, I'm gonna go. It's a little bland. It's good. It ain't horrible. I'm gonna go C on this one. I'm gonna say 7.7. So this will be a C, C plus, 7.7 for the Oranjeboom. Nothing fantastic about it, but for others, they probably dig it, but it's good flavor, but it's all right. Not everybody's gonna be the greatest thing ever, but it's all right for me. So 7.7 for the Oranjeboom by Beer Sold exclusively to Trader Joe's. Okay, enough of the video. John Anderson Pierre, The Beverage Ramble. So C plus, C. Yeah. John Anderson Pierre, The Beverage Ramble. Keep watching. Always cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Oh man. Orange. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.